What's going on, guys? Auzio here. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got another tier list and we have rotated back to the attackers tier list, and this will be the first one with shapeshifter cards included. I want to get into it, but before I do, I just want to let you guys know that this is my personal tier list. There's going to be different opinions about certain cards, and it's fine to have a different opinion. If you felt like a card should have gone higher or lower, just let me know who they are in the comment section. But let's get into it, starting off with shapeshifter Dembele. The guy's amazing. He is 100% an S tier card. Diaby, 5-star, 3-star. The 3-star weak foot for sure is a little bit annoying, but I must admit, he's probably like one of the best 5-star, 3-star players in this game. I'm not going to put him in the S tier because of that 3-star weak foot, but he for sure deserves to go in the A+ tier. Martinelli, I do like Martinelli, but he's not on the level of Diaby. He's an extremely fast winger. He's a solid winger, but not A+. I would say A tier for him. Nkunku, 100% S tier. The thing with Nkunku that just makes him amazing is the fact that he offers you so much. It is crazy. Like, him being 5-star, 5-star is already just like top tier, but the fact that he offers you an unreal dribbling ability, beautiful amount of pace, unbelievable shooting, insanely good passing as well, and he's not a weak player. You can really tell in game he's a player that doesn't get like pushed out the way very easily. So yeah, for sure an S tier card. Richarlison, I've used him yesterday. The video is on the new channel, AuzioMF Gaming. Very nice card. Love the fact that he's 5-star, 5-star, but his movement in a striker position is a little bit weird. I'm going to put Richarlison in the A+ tier. Jota, 4-star, 5-star. I do like that 5-star weak foot in a striker position. It's something he's always had. He is a nice card, but not as good as Richarlison in like a striker position. I would say Jota is an A tier card. Rafinha, he's one of those players that I would have loved to have 5-star skill moves for. Me personally, I do prefer Diaby in that winger position over Rafinha. I'm going to put Rafinha in the A tier. Salah, again, it's the 3-star weak foot that holds him back. He's up there with the best 5-star, 3-star players in this game. He's up there with Diaby for sure. A+ or Salah. Pedro, 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. The fact that he can go for those like overpowered Travellas as well, like the dipping ones, is super nice. Is he as good as the wingers in the A+ tier though? No. He's not as good as those players. I'll put Pedro also in the A tier. Dybala, I would have loved 5-star skill moves on him. 5-star skill moves on him, especially how his R1 dribbling comes off, would have been crazy. I do like Dybala, but S tier, nah, Dybala for me, A+ tier. Abede Pele, still very solid, came out a long time ago, but still a very, very solid winger and a nice cam as well. I would say Abede Pele goes into the A tier. I don't think he deserves to go in the same tier as Dybala in a cam position. And if we're looking at wingers, yeah, the wingers in the A+ are better. Sancho, this is a card that I would probably say stay away from. Like, he isn't a bad card. He's still a nice card, especially with how he dribbles and stuff. It's just the shot power on Sancho that really lets him down. And that is why I'm going to put him as our first B+ tier card. Mahrez, 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. I used him, I believe it was on the main account last week. Was he team 2 or team 1? I think he was team 1, right? So it was 2 weeks ago. Very solid card. He's a little bit weak, that is something I will say, but he's a very nice striker and a very nice winger, and I do believe he deserves to go into the S tier. Di Maria, so cheap. Since that team of the season pack came out yesterday through SBCs, this card has plummeted in price. He used to go for like 150. Now he's like 60,000 coins. I like Di Maria a lot, and I do believe he deserves to go into the A+ tier. An absolute bargain right now, and definitely if you're looking for a winger, pick him up. You won't be disappointed. Modric, unbelievably good on the ball. I always loved how he felt on the ball. His dribbling just comes off so smooth. His skill moves come off so smooth as well. Shot power has always been, not shot power, finishing ability has always been a little bit of an issue with Modric. I'll stick him in the A tier. Another one of those players that if he had 5-star skill moves, you can already tell with the way the R1 dribbling is, the skill moves would have came off insanely well. I actually used him the other week. I like him. He's a solid card. A+ tier. Fekir. Now, this is a player that doesn't feel great on the ball sometimes. There's moments that he actually feels pretty decent, but then there's these like sharp turns that you try to do with him, and you notice him doing like a very weird animation. In my opinion, Abede Pele is better in that cam position, so Fekir, you are going to go into the B+ tier. Lacazette team of the season card. 5-star skill moves. Always going to love that in that striker position. Not as good as Mahrez, not as good as Nkunku, and not as good as Dembele in a striker position. But Lacazette, I'll stick you A+. Gomez, path of the glory. This guy in a cam position was very solid. But in my opinion, there's better cams in the A+ tier than this Gomez card. Like, even though he is 5-star, 5-star, I feel like for me, Dybala is better. And for me, Xavi Simons is better than Gomez. I'm going to put Gomez in the A tier. Chiesa, this guy's shooting ability for a winger is exceptional. The pace as well, unbelievable. A+ for Chiesa. Matheus Cunha, he has got a 5-star weak foot, which is nice, but the dribbling ability on Cunha really isn't anything like top tier. I would just say an A tier card. Neymar, one of my most favorite cards this year. I got him on the main account, red. I know that's a quick flex, but I had to just throw it out there. He is just a joke. The way he feels on the ball is just insane. And there's a reason he goes for the amount he goes for. Delafeu, another pretty nice winger, but nothing too crazy. I would say he is A tier as well. Saint, love Saint with the skill moves. His shooting ability can be a little bit dodgy though. That is something I will definitely say. But with the way he feels on the ball, the way the skill moves come off, I feel like Saint still deserves to go into the A+ tier. JJ Okocha, dribbling, always been amazing. Pace, always been nice as well. It's the shooting though. The shooting really lets him down, especially this late into the game, with the amount of options we have in that cam position, in that winger position, in that striker position. The shooting ability on the top tier cams, on the top tier wingers, on the top tier strikers are obviously exceptional. And that's what holds JJ a little bit back. And that is why I'm not going to put him in the A+ tier. And I am going to put him in the A tier. Darwin Núñez. The issue with this card is the passing. The passing is so bad. Dribbling, not amazing, but not bad. Shooting, pretty nice. Pace on the card, pretty nice as well. Just to let you guys know, this is the version that's got 5-star skill moves. It doesn't matter which one you go for. 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. They literally have the exact same stats. It just depends what you actually want him to do. But yeah, Darwin Núñez with his passing ability being that bad, I'm going to put him in a B+ tier. I would rather have someone like Martinelli, someone like Rafinha in that winger position. Cole. Cole is nice, but he's not as good as a Bede Pele. And he's not as good as JJ Okocha in a cam position. I'm going to stick him in a B+ as well. Pepe Reina, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's one of those players that can get him behind like very, very easily. And he's not a bad card at all. I'll stick him in the A tier. Mbappe, no words needed. You guys already know where he deserves to go. Payet, 5-star skill moves, which is a big, big upgrade EA gave him. Like, if they left him at 4-4, it would have been like, meh. It would have been a card that probably people would have gone for more the 85 plus times 10 than Payet. But the fact that they gave him 5-star skill moves, it took him to a whole new level. I still rate this Payet card. I still like him. And I still believe he deserves to go into the A+ tier. Harvey Elliott, he's got 5-star skill moves. Shooting on Harvey Elliott, though, a little bit inconsistent, and it is a little bit annoying, I must admit. He was in the A+ tier for a very long time, but with the new players in there, I don't think he deserves to go there anymore. I'll stick him A tier. Harry Kane, team of the season, one of the most annoying cards to actually play up against this year. Yeah, he's got 3-star skill moves, which really isn't great, but the 5-star weak foot with the pace, the strength he gets in behind with as well, he's so hard to mark. It's like one of those players that you need to know where he is literally the entire time. Because if you lose him for like a split second, one over top through ball, you're not catching him. But the reason he's not going into the S tier is because of the 3-star skill moves. And sometimes the dribbling isn't great on the card either. It's a card I do like, but to put him on the same level as those S tier players, I feel like that is pushing it. Ronaldo, automatic S tier, unbelievable card. Warren, he was in the S tier for a very long time. But I'm going to be honest, it's time to move him down. It is. He hasn't got a 5-star weak foot. He hasn't got 5-star skill moves. His shooting ability sometimes is not that great. Warren, I believe he deserves to go into the A+ tier. I don't believe he deserves to go into the S tier anymore, especially with players like this going into the S tier. Team of the season, Vinny, S tier, 100%. Foot Fantasy Ginola, 5-star, 5-star. Used him, I believe it was last week because of the Foot Champ objective. He did miss actually some shots, which I was like surprised about. But honestly, up there with the best attackers still. S tier. Very, very outdated. He's one of those cards that I just wish wasn't outdated because he did so much for me at the time he was actually released. Like, I love this card, but not anymore. There is so many better wingers than this Robbery card, and I am going to put him all the way in to the B+ tier. Ibra, overpriced. Overpriced for sure. There's like so many players like this Ibra card this late into the game now. Like, I understand why he goes for that amount because, you know, it is Ibra at the end of the day. I don't know how EA haven't actually gave him an Endo and Error card yet. That really surprises me. But yeah, he is all right, but he's not as good as the attackers in the A+ tier anymore. I'm going to put Ibra in the A tier. Honestly, he should not go for the price he goes for. He is for sure overpriced, but the reason he's that amount is because he is Ibra. Team of the season, Benzema, automatic S tier. 5-star weak foot on the team of the year, 5-star skill moves on the team of the season. Both, in my opinion, are S tier. Both of them are amazing. Mavididi, pretty nice, nothing too crazy. I would say A tier for him. Bernardo Silva, the way this guy feels on a ball, we're talking about a Lionel Messi type of dribbling here. Like, the dribbling is crazy good. I like him a lot, but again, I feel like S tier, a little bit too much. Bernardo Silva, A+ tier for me. I actually expected way more from Frankowski when I used him. Like, a lot of people was hyping up this card. A lot of people was telling me that this card was amazing. He was that guy. I did like him. I'm not going to say I didn't. Like, I did for sure like him. I just didn't really feel like he was anything too next level. So I'm going to put him in the A tier. Osimhen, another one of those players that I do not like playing up against because it's another one of those players that you need to know where he is at all times. With that pace that he has, he can just get in behind so easily and you can concede very stupid goals if you don't actually see where he is the entire time. I love Osimhen. I'm going to put him in the S tier. For sure, better than Harry Kane in my opinion. Nice card. 5-star skill moves. Great on the ball. A little bit weak. Shooting ability on his weaker foot can sometimes be a little bit meh as well. But he is a nice card. I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. Team of the season, Haaland. Just a straight up joke. So hard to mark. So hard to defend against. The jam he gets as well doesn't really help. Like, he's one of those players that you tackle and somehow he's still coming out with a ball. And next thing you know, he's throwing goal and he's obviously going to score. Haaland is S tier. Correa, 5-star skill moves on his card, but they didn't give 5-star skill moves to the other showdown player, Phil Foden, which actually is in this tier list. It's just he hasn't actually popped up yet. But yeah, I don't understand that, why they gave 5-star skill moves to Correa, but not 5-star skill moves to Phil Foden. Phil Foden with 5-star skill moves would have been insane. I actually do like this card, even though he didn't get the upgrade. He actually is really nice, and it's one of those cards that gets a lot of jam as well. I'm going to put him A+. João Felix, when this card came out, I used him a lot. He was in my weekend league team, and he was just there in that striker position, and he was not moving. 5-star, 5-star. I do like him, but I'm not going to say he's as good as like Lacazette, because he's not. Vitinha, in my opinion, is better than João Felix. I'll stick him in the A tier. Gabriel. Gabriel for sure is a nice card, and I put him in the S tier last time. I don't think he deserves to go there anymore. I'm literally looking at this Mahrez card, and this Mahrez card, in my opinion, is better than him. I'll stick him in the A+. But just keep in mind, he for sure is on like the higher end of the A+. Like, if there was a tier right here, like A++, that's where he would go. It's just I don't believe he deserves to go into the S tier anymore. Bruno Fernandes on the other card, though. On the other hand, though. Shapeshifter Bruno, for sure, S tier. Crazy card. Let me go ahead and move myself down here so I do not get in the way. This Bruno card is just straight up insane. I thought they were actually going to go quite boring and they were going to move him into like a right mid position and literally just give him like all-rounded stats. He has got pretty nice all-rounded stats, but his attacking stats got upgraded in an insane amount. So yeah, Shapeshifter Bruno, S tier. Q, used him a long time ago and he was nice, but he wasn't anything like too insane. He's never been an S tier card, and with the A+ tier wingers now like Diaby, Chiesa, Q deserves to go into the A tier and nothing higher. Flashback Havertz, when he came out, a lot of people liked him. I didn't mind him either, but there's no chance he's going to go into the A+ tier with the strikers we have in that tier. No chance. He's going to go into the A tier here. Sanchez, he was in the S tier last time. I like this Sanchez card a lot, but he hasn't got 5-star skill moves. He hasn't got a 5-star weak foot. His 4-star weak foot actually is really solid, but I can't put him in the S tier anymore with the players we now have in there. I'm going to drop him into the A+. Keep in mind though, he is on like the high end of the A+. Alvarez, with Sanchez being in the A+, and Gabriel being in the A+, Alvarez can't go in the A+ now. Alvarez, you are going to go into the A tier. Brahim Diaz, I like his 5-star weak foot, but with Dybala being in that A+ tier, and Di Maria as well, Brahim Diaz, A tier for you. Lewandowski, I don't like playing up against Lewandowski either. My duo that I don't like playing up against is Harry Kane and Lewandowski. Those two, when I see those two in one team, I'm like, all right, he's going to play through balls in behind like there's no tomorrow. And the jam these two get are unreal. I'm going to put Lewandowski, A+. Anthony, I don't like how they didn't actually touch his reactions. That is a little bit annoying. He is 5-star, 5-star, but I would say Anthony is just a straight up A tier card. Marco Asensio, decent, nothing too insane. I would say A tier card for him as well. Kvara, S tier for sure, 5-star, 5-star. I've seen some people don't actually like the way he moves on the ball. When I used him, he was moving insanely well. Like, his skill moves come off so, like, smooth to the point where you can actually, like, do an instant stop straight after doing, like, a Migiri spin cancel, and then do, like, a reverse Elasco straight after. But yeah, I did see a lot of people didn't actually like the way he was dribbling with the ball, but I honestly love the card. Him being 5-star, 5-star as well is obviously exceptional. Martinez, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, but very nice. He's a very, very nice striker. I'm going to say A+ tier. Isaac, or Isaac, I don't really know how to say it, I'll be honest, but he was a good card for a while, actually. A lot of people was using him in the starting 11, but you don't really see him too often now. In my opinion, Lewandowski, this might sound a little bit weird to some people, but in my opinion, Lewandowski is just a straight up better version of this Isaac card. Like, he is nice, but I'm not going to put him on the same level as Lewandowski. I'm going to put him in the A tier. Forlan, World Cup Forlan. The dribbling is something that definitely does annoy me. Like, once you actually see him in-game dribbling, you notice a few weird turns in there. You notice the dribbling ability in general not being, like, too great. I'm going to put Forlan in the B+ tier. Shapeshifter Thiago Silva, in my opinion, a nice comparison is someone like Rudiger. Rudiger, I do like a lot in this game, and this Thiago Silva is quite similar to him, but I just feel like he's just a level below. So when Rudiger does come actually into this tier list, we will be putting him in the A+ tier, but Thiago Silva, I'm actually going to put him in the A tier. Lukaku, dribbling on Lukaku is, it's not great. I would say A tier as well. Carrasco, decent. Nothing too insane. Not Alawarin good. Not Payet good. Not Saint good. Carrasco, A tier. Griezmann, love him. Got him untradeable on the RTG. So nice. The 5-star skill move upgrade they gave him, well, in a way, it wasn't really an upgrade. If you are basing it off like the Path of Glory, that card had 5-star, 5-star. If anything, they gave him like a 5-star weak foot downgrade, right? But it doesn't matter. It is what it is. He's left foot, by the way. Oh my god, it is crazy. You get it on that left foot, you shoot, it's a goal. It's a goal pretty much every single time. Gareth Bale, end of an era card. A lot of people use this card as like a super sub for a long time. I did as well. This guy was like one of my main super subs just because he offered you so much, right? He offered you like an unreal heading ability. He had a really good shooting ability as well when he came out. I would say Bale though is not anything more than an A tier card now. Pedro Gonçalves, used him the other week, love him. His dribbling is just so nice. His skill moves come off so smooth. For sure, an A+ tier card. Gnabry wasn't really anything too special when I used him. I did expect a little bit more from Gnabry. I just felt like he was quite average, let's say. So I'm going to put him in the A tier. Yeah, for me, like, Gnabry, Martinelli on the same level. Cherky, 5-star, 5-star. I used this card in Weekend League, I remember, and I did actually like him. Now though, especially with him having like the stocky body type and all, his dribbling can be like a little bit annoying. And if you're comparing it to players that are in the A+ tier that also play in a cam position, we're looking at Bernardo Silva here, we're looking at Dybala, we're looking at Xavi Simons, Di Maria. All those 4 players feel unbelievable on the ball. So yeah, Cherky, I'm going to put you A tier. Tolisso, pretty nice winger. Nothing too insane. Just an alright card. I think he's really cheap as well. I believe he's like 50,000 coins. Links. I love this guy's passing ability. 99 passing. Literally 99 in every single passing stat is a joke for a winger, because you already know this guy's crossing ability is next level good. You want to just hit it at full pelt all the way back stick. It works perfectly every time. I do like Links, and that is why I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. He's a joke of a winger. Rashford team of the season card. There's a reason he goes for as much as he does. Rashford for sure is S tier. Coman, 5-star, 3-star. I feel like he's just like a slightly worse version of Diaby, but I would take Coman all day over like Bale, Asensio, Modric, Pedro, Rafinha, Martinelli. Yeah, Coman, I am going to put him in the A+ tier, but just a slightly worse version of Diaby. Keane World Cup card. I actually saw the other day how many games I played overall with him, and it was 600 games. He was so good for me at the time, and he was definitely a pricey SBC, but now Keane is not that guy. Keane, I'm going to put you in the B+ tier. Hazard, I wish he got a few more upgrades. Hazard, I'll put you in the A tier. Leao, exceptional card, but the reason he's not going into the S tier is because of that dribbling ability. That dribbling sometimes is a little bit dodgy, and his shooting on his weaker foot can be a little bit weird as well. I had him in the S tier for a while. I do still love the card. I've got him literally untradeable on both accounts, main and RTG, but I just can't put him in the S tier anymore with the wingers, with the attackers we have in the S tier now. Leao is going to drop into the A+. Mane, on the other hand, now this is a card that will be up there for a very, very long time. I love Mane. This guy is just a straight up joke, and I love the fact that I actually got him on the RTG red as well. I've actually had Mane 2 years in a row now red, and both of his cards had 5-star skill moves. This is just one of those cards that just doesn't let you down at any point. It's one of those cards that if you have got like 700 to 800,000 coins and you're looking for an unreal striker, unreal winger, this is your guy. Pick him up, you won't be disappointed. Di Natale. I do like Di Natale. I feel like there is better strikers, but I still feel like he deserves to go into the A+ tier just because of how good his movement is in that striker position. This guy's movement is still like up there with the best, I would say. He just knows how to move in that striker position, and he knows when to give you that passing option and when to actually run in behind. Timo, ooh, I prefer Jota. I prefer, yeah, for sure. I prefer like João Felix. I'm going to put Timo in the B+ tier. Sane, pretty nice card. On the same level as Gnabry, in my opinion. I'll put Sane in the A tier. Lamela, 5-star, 5-star Lamela. A lot of people actually underrate this card, you know. I like him. I like him a lot. I love the fact that he's 5-star, 5-star. And I love the fact that, one, he feels amazing on the ball. 2, his pace is a joke. And his shooting is very, very good as well. I'm going to put Lamela in the A+. That might surprise a few people. He's insanely cheap. And in my opinion, he should go for more in the market than what he goes for. I reckon the reason he's that cheap is because of his links. Grealish, 4-star, 3-star. Not great. Grealish, I'll put you in the B+ tier. Rodrigo, I had him in the S tier last time. Is it now time to drop? It is. It is. Bruno Fernandes now being in there. Dembele now being in there. Mahrez now being in there as well. Kvara now being in there. Yeah. Rodrigo, I love you, man. You are an incredible card. I got you on both accounts. But S tier, I feel like that's pushing it now. A+ for him. Weghorst, ooh, I would say outdated. Weghorst, B+. Saka, I still use Saka every now and again in like a right mid position just because like he's so good like attacking wise and he's so good on defense as well, as long as you give him like the Anglican style. Like honestly, he's an amazing right mid. I like him going forward a lot. I would say Saka deserves to go into the A+ tier. Bravo. 5-star skill moves, but a 3-star weak for EA. Come on, come on. You could have done much better. I'm not going to drop him all the way down to the B+ tier, just because I feel like he is for sure better than the B+ tier. But I am going to put him in the A tier. Ben Yedder, team of the season card. Ben Yedder's not everyone's like cup of tea. He does get bodied quite often, but the thing about Yedder is the dribbling is just crazy, and he's one of those players that gets a lot of rebounds going his way, somehow comes out with it. And shooting wise, honestly, the shooting is crazy good. Like you get him in a right angle, it's going to be a goal. I would say at least 9 times out of 10. Ben Yedder for me, A+. Morientes, actually a decent card when he came out as an SBC. Now though, Now I would say B+. Son, I still like Son a lot. I love the fact that he's got that 5-star weak foot so you can shoot on both sides. His shooting ability for a winger is up there with the best. He's dribbling. I know some people say his dribbling is a little bit weird. I sometimes see him have like a weird turn. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but I feel like in general, his dribbling is actually not too bad as long as you're going for like R1 dribbling. Son, I would say A+. Very cheap now as well. I believe he's like 100,000 coins. Definitely a card I would recommend picking up. Rudiger, there he is. I told you guys earlier. Rudiger, A+. So jammy. So jammy. He's like a Harry Kane, I'm going to be honest, right? Like, this guy, getting in behind, no joke, is like unstoppable pretty much. Another one of those players that you need to know where he is at all times. If he gets slightly in behind and your opponent does an overtop through ball, you're not catching him. He is so fast in that striker position. Kolomoane, decent. Nothing too crazy. I think I'm actually going to use this card this week because of the Bundesliga team of the season, not Bundesliga team of the season, the Bundesliga objective. So I am actually going to use him in that center forward position this week in like a 3-4-2-1. I've used him before. I actually did like him. He was better than what I expected, and that is why I'm putting him in the A tier, but he really isn't like anything of a crazy card. Diaz, now he was a card I actually liked a lot when he came out, but now with like Modric in the A tier, Asensio, Bale in the A tier, yeah, Diaz, I have to drop you into the B+ tier. You do not deserve to go on the same level as those wingers in the A tier. Lionel Messi, team of the season card. Crazy, crazy good. Dribbling on this card is just, yeah. It's Lionel Messi. The dribbling is obviously going to be insane. Mount, even though he's 4-star, sorry, I don't believe he deserves to go on the same level as like Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz is better. I'm going to put Mount in the B+ tier. Correa, a long time ago is when he came out. This was the showdown for... I actually don't believe it was for the World Cup. Like the final. I don't think it was. I'm not 100% on that though. Correa, still decent, right? I would say A tier. Neuer, let me actually move these cards to the side. Neuer, I've used this card plenty of times. I've used them on an engine chem style. I've used them on lengthy as well. I don't mind Neuer, honestly. This guy's shooting ability is absolutely insane. The dribbling dose can sometimes be a little bit weird, but I do like him, and that is why I'm going to put him A+. Firmino, end of an era card, A+, straight up. For this Firmino card, I've still got him on both accounts, and I'm not going to send him into an SBC anytime soon, because I just feel like he's a very nice option. If I feel like I need that link to like Virgil van Dijk, or I need a Brazilian link to someone like Rodrigo, he's just there, ready to go. And it's not like I'm subbing in like a bad player. I'm obviously putting a really nice player into the starting 11. David, 5-star weak foot and extremely jammy. David, I'm going to put you A+. Phil Foden, there you go. There's the other card. So obviously I was speaking about Correa earlier, not actually getting the 5-star skill moves, but Phil Foden not getting the 5-star skill moves. I'm not sure why they didn't give it to Phil Foden. In my opinion, it makes no sense. He should have got a skill move or a weak foot upgrade, one or the other. But yeah, this Phil Foden, I would say, is A+ tier. Royce team of the season moment card, a Royce card that actually has a little bit of strength. All these other cards feels like you can just push them out the way so easily. This card actually has a little bit of a fight. I'm going to put Royce in the A+ tier. Tammy Abraham, road to the final card. I wish they won that final. A 5-star Tammy would have been unbelievable. The fact that you can go for an engine chem style and still give him that lengthy accelerate style is insane. Tammy is also going to go A+. Titi was a big surprise to me. He was one of those cards that a lot of people was just assuming send back into a winger position, probably not going to feel great on the ball. But man, I was surprised. When I stuck him on that engine chem style, this guy was moving out there. The skill moves come off so smooth of him. The left stick dribbling, the R1 dribbling is insane as well. This might surprise a few people, but Titi is A+ in my opinion. Honestly, really nice card and surprised me when I used him. But that is going to be it for the attackers tier list. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my top 5 attackers and a few cheap players that you guys could try out without spending too many coins. Number 1, Mbappe. Team of the season, Mbappe has to be my number 1. Second, team of the season moments, Neymar. Third, team of the season moments, Ronaldo. And my 4th and 5th spot is actually going to be changed this time round. That was my top 3 last time as well. 4th is going to be team of the season, Benzema. He didn't actually make my top 5 last time, but honestly, I have to. I really do. I have to put him over Haaland, and I have to put him over Vinny as well. And in my 5th spot, I'm actually going to go Vinny, over Haaland. That is my top 5. So Mbappe number 1, Neymar 2nd, Ronaldo 3rd, 4th Benzema, and Vinny 5th. Haaland, I would say, is in the 6th spot, though, just outside my top 5. A few cheap plays that you guys could try out, though. S tier, I feel like everyone is insanely expensive. Let's drop down to the A+ tier. Who we got? We have got Di Maria, 60 to, I think, 80,000 coins now because of the new team of the season SBC that came out yesterday. Pick him up. You won't be disappointed. Unbelievable card. Xavi Simons, very nice cam if you can actually get him on full chemistry. Lynx was actually a free card and he was very nice. Unfortunately, though, you can't actually get him anymore. Who else we got? We got Lamela. Lamela's like 50,000 coins. Honestly, I feel like the only reason he's actually that amount is just because of his links. His links aren't like amazing in this game. If he was, I don't know, let's say a player that played for PSG, I reckon that card will probably go for like at least 200,000 coins, at least. 50k is a bargain. Definitely try him out. Who else? We got Harry Kane. I think he goes for like 100-something K. Honestly, if you don't do skill moves at all, Harry Kane is going to be like one of the best options for you just because of how jammy he is, how he runs in behind with pace but with strength as well, to the point where if you actually do catch up to him somehow, some way, he can actually use his strength to try to hold you off all the way until he has an opportunity to shoot. So yeah, if you don't do skill moves, Harry Kane should be amazing for you. Vitinha, very solid SBC. Definitely do recommend completing him if he actually does fit into your team. Saka's a solid winger as well. Coman, I believe he's still quite expensive. I'm not 100%. I think he's 200k actually. Coman's nice. You just be careful with that 3-star weak foot. Son, 4-star, 5-star. Another card that actually dropped because of yesterday's SBC. He goes for now, I believe it's like 60,000 coins. And that is honestly amazing pricing for Son, saying that when Prem Team of the Season came out, he was like 400,000 coins. So yeah, that price for Son is unbelievable. But yeah, there's a few cheap beasts that you guys could try out without spending like an insane amount of coins. Let me know your top 5 attackers in the comment section. Just to let you guys know, we have got a new channel. I have created AuzioMF Gaming. That is the channel name. We upload a ton of like gameplay onto that channel. I think we already got like 6 or 7 videos up there. So if you guys want to check it out, link will be in the description. It is literally just an insane amount of gameplay. Every single video has at least like 12 minutes min of gameplay, and it's me actually testing out new cards. So yeah, if you guys do want to check that out, link will be in the description. But that is going to be it. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.